Hello，大家好，我是开豆。现在是6月，马来西亚时逢斋戒月，也就是所谓的马来新年前期。那今天这个影片呢，就会想与大家分享马来西亚非常重要的节日之一，那就是开斋节，还有斋戒月。那同时呢，明天我跟 Maggie 会与我们马来同胞一起从戒时到开斋为止。那现在呢是1:05。那 Maggie 已经去睡觉了，所以现在应该去睡觉了，所以大家晚安。早上好，那现在呢是5:20，然后我们现在很快的煮，然后我们很快的吃，5:30过后我们就没有办法来吃东西，所以我们的大厨现在在煮东西。大厨现在在煮东西。当这就是我们的早餐，然后现在是5:22，我们只有8分钟的时间。那我们要赶快吃，到5:30，我们就要戒时 ，Let's go！ 好，我们现在吃完了，然后现在5:29。那我们在等阿赞开始之前，我们就先收拾一下，然后我们等阿赞开始之后，然后我们就回去补眠了。我们就收拾先。好，那我们已经吃饱了，然后阿赞也已经想起，我们现在就要回去补眠，拜拜。
Hello, good morning。我现在要去上班了，拜。
那个 Maggie 呢，应该已经去上班了。现在的时间是9:30，那也该到了我去上班的时间啊，就先这样咯，拜。那现在我是在公司上班，然后现在是休息时间，现在是12:14。然后还是没有吃东西，没有喝水，所以还有7个小时要熬，所以加油。现在是5:30，我已经放工啦，很饿很渴。现在5:30要去巴扎，然后meet我的朋友，就是马来同胞的朋友，然后我们一起去巴扎买我们的晚餐 ，Let's go。好，那我现在已经抵达了巴扎这边，所以现在呢是在等待我的朋友还有 Maggie 来到这里，那我们 meet 了，我们才去买食物。那呢现在呢基本上是我们会打包食物，然后我们就回家，然后我们就要等待开斋的时间，也就是7:30，走吧。好，那 Maggie 已经到了，我们去 meet 她。你要去哪里？
哪里是 entrance 哦？
好，阿静到了，所以我们去 meet 她。阿静。
Hey, have you started shooting?
Yeah. I mean I just shoot outside.
Outside.
So I haven't go in yet. So let's go. What do you want to eat?
Any recommend?
My personal favorite is nasi kerabu.
Let's go.什么？买不了。
有没有？哦，有没有？
My favorite nasi kerabu.
Okay.
You know what nasi kerabu is?
Yeah, I know. I think so. The blue
Yeah, the
blue rice. Yes.
Spend a lot of shops. So it's my favorite lah. Every time I come here, I will eat here. And also my favorite outside of Ramadan lah is actually Awet Pudang.
Oh, there. Ah.
Somewhere there.
Okay.
How are you?
Surviving still. But I'm so thirsty. I'm so hungry.
We still have about I think an hour.
An hour to go. Yeah.
Exactly an hour.
Yeah. What's that? Oh my god. Why? Can.
有没有？哦，有没有？
Go. Awet muda.
Every Friday.
Now we are going for snack.
It's a sweet thing. It's like an egg pudding.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like an egg pudding, but it's roasted somehow. Roasted and it's sweet.
Okay, let's see.
It's a traditional way for Kelantan.
Oh, we'll buy some.
Typical Ramadan dessert is actually kuih pelita.
Kuih pelita?
Kepong pelita.
Which one?
It's that one.
Oh, okay. We'll have some.
Normally you can, I mean, it's hard to find outside of Ramadan, but during Ramadan there's gonna be lots.
Alright.
Lots and lots and very
Okay.
easy.
So I think that's enough for us, and yeah, we are going back. Let's go. 7:34. So now it's supposed to be the time that we start eating, break the fast. So let's eat.
That's it.
Don't have any announcement or what?
You can listen for, yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Oh,
Supposed to wait for the prayers.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So
So normally
we
we
eat-
start with something sweet.
Oh.
So let's start with akok.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you have procedure.
No. It's a common thing.
Okay, okay.
Start with the sugar stuff, so you can get your
Okay,
energy.
fast forward
Yeah.
all day.
So sweet thing we can drink.
Yeah.
Already.
Yes. Once you start to eat, you can do anything you want.
I'm so respect you all. You all need to do it every day for a month, right?
Well, normally the first week is the toughest,
Okay.
but once you get
Get used to it.
get used to it. So I think I only have about 1 more week.
So what is actually different between
Puasa and Raya Kurban.
Ah.
Raya Haji.
okay?
So Raya Puasa is like we have to fast first
Mm-hmm.
for 1 whole month, and then that's it.
Okay.
That's the end.
Okay.
But Raya Haji, you don't have to fast or anything.
Okay.
But the significance is actually that's the season when people go to Mecca and perform their Hajj.
Oh.
So that's the Haji.
That's the Haji.
Yeah.
Oh.
So people performing their Hajj.
Okay.
So who will go for the bazaar?
So basically, every Muslim in the world should go at least once
At least one.
for that to perform Hajj. I mean, for those who capable, I But right now, the queue is very long.
Okay.
For me, if I want to go to Hajj, if I start, registering for Hajj, I think I have to wait for about 70 years.
What?
70 years.
Years.
Yeah, 70 years. Since we have two Raya. So Raya Haji is supposed to be the big Raya,
Okay.
and Raya Puasa is the small Raya.
Small. Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
I thought the puasa would be the brightest because we
That's
really
the,
know
the weird thing
brightest.
for Malaysia.
Oh.
For Malaysia, we celebrate Raya Puasa a lot more.
Oh.
A lot
yeah,
more
yeah,
grand
yeah.
compared to Raya
Okay.
Raya
So
Haji.
it's supposedly.
Supposed to be the other way.
Okay. I see.
See the weird thing is, the weird thing about fasting, so you feel like super hungry.
Yeah.
But once you
Want
start
to
to eat, and then
You're full.
you feel already.
So.
Even we cannot fast every day.
Oh.
For Raya, that day, that particular Raya day, we cannot fast. There's no like, well, we can fast any day we like, but not that day.
Oh, Raya cannot.
Raya cannot.
Okay. So normally, while fasting, do you have like any specific times like for start fasting, then break the fast?
Well,
How do we indicate that?
normally, for breaking fast, there's like the azan, right? So that's the same thing. So we call the morning eat, call it sahur.
Okay.
And then we start to fast.
Oh, okay.
So sahur followed by fast, and then there's like morning prayers,
Alright.
and then followed by the rest of the days, and then now we break our fast.
Mhm.
Then after this we will have like Maghrib prayer. It's like once you get dark, pray.
Okay.
So it's not see, if you look outside, it's not that dark
Yeah,
yet.
okay.
So it's the transition.
Oh, okay.
And then followed by Isha is when you get really dark. That's normally about 8:30.
We will get the azan as a sign.
Yeah, azan is the sign to start,
Okay.
and then we also get azan as a sign to stop.
Oh, okay.
Not every place have azan. Right?
Yeah.
So if you don't have azan, so the moment you stop eating, it's actually when the sun started to rise.
Oh,
So if you can, if you look over the horizon,
Okay.
you can start to see few lights coming.
Okay.
So that's when you have to
You stop. Oh, okay. So we cannot eat anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Just know that.
yeah. So you can start once you can see the orange line in the evening.
Oh,
So
okay.
when the evening, you can see lots of color.
Okay. Yeah.
So once you can see that beautiful color,
Mhm.
so that's when you can start.
You want us to take a guess why we're all fasting
Yeah.
this month?
What's the reason behind fasting?
I don't know the real reason, but for me, after I experienced the whole thing for today, I will appreciate my food.
Yeah. This is what my thought like. I thought it's like, after I fast for the long days, right, then after I get my food, I feel so appreciate I have food to eat. Yeah. This is what I think.
And then I keep thinking, how the people in the country that have the problem of hunger, right, how they suffer on that. I really cannot stand it.
So you both are correct.
Oh.
And Maggie, you get extra point. I mean, you're really close to the reason of fasting.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the real reason of fasting is actually to learn how poor people is having his or her day. So normally poor people cannot get anything to eat from morning till dusk, and sometimes even late at night they cannot eat anything. So it's just to give a reminder for ourselves that this is how it feels, that if we don't have anything to eat, so that we be grateful when we have foods. Since we already have that things in mind, so we can start giving charity to other people. So yeah. So one of the obligatory for Ramadan is actually giving, call it zakat or like sedekah to poor.
Okay.
So that's actually one of the core of puasa.
Then now it trigger one of my thought. It's like, what do we all do other than fasting?
So Ramadan, it is believed that there's no demon. So it's easy for you to do anything that is
good, being nice to other people, it's supposed to be very easy. So now it's actually the time for you to train yourself to do good things.
Oh.
One of the main things is actually reading your Quran.
So thanks for Haziq to like come over and explain to us about much more about the Ramadan.
You too. Thanks for inviting me to have buka puasa with you guys.
Yeah, I think we have much more chance to like collaborate together, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So that's all for our videos. See you all next time.
Like,
Share.
Subscribe.